about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the LA Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the pass. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A first down throw from Rodgers. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
they get 25 on that connection. That's a Steeler first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be...
And he's in! Roman Wilson! Touchdown, Steelers! And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers 7, Chargers nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
You know, we all knew how talented Herbert was, especially coming out of school, and he's had a lot of great success in his first couple years, but it just seems like him and Harbaugh, doesn't it seem like they just have a great connection? They both understand each other, the strengths, the weaknesses, and he's really turned into a polished quarterback. I mean, the big number last year, 17 starts, only 3 interceptions. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Charger first down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
He finds the veteran Heenan. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big one for the Chargers. 36 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Vidal.
Kamani Vidal, the ball carrier. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 1-yard line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Kamani Vidal. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. play action. Rodgers. He'll step up and run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They run on the jet sweep. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chargers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. With Vidal. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun, Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Steeler 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
The master of play action, Rodgers. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A run up the middle with Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of 1 yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one broken. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A 54-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Ground, they'll go with Vidal. Whoa! And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
And the Chargers.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
On the ground, it's Vidal. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Chargers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Allen in motion. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declared.
Point after now from Dicker.
Extra point.
It's up and good. And the Chargers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Chargers 14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Now Gainwell. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is the 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Gainwell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing, Rodgers. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier And that catch
A
gets
gain
him
of
a first
13
down.
yards. First down, Steelers.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target.
It leads to
And that will lead to a second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. It's 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That's caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Pittsburgh.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Rodgers to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's important. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Again, it's Rodgers. He'll try to run for it. And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Steelers. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Boswell adds the extra point, And the Steelers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Divide down. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And the defense not going to let him wiggle out of that one. They force him out behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
7-yard pickup.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
He'll step up and run this. And Herbert will slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up the 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
He'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. at the 13-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A handoff, and this is by Dell. And he will get into the end zone. Money by Dell. Touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown tonight.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Chargers 21.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Here's Gainwell. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Gainwell, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They run with Warren. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
40-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And a Steeler first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Complete to Jalen Warren.
A gain there of 21. Good
yards.
for a Steeler first down.
Steelers.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Rodgers on first down. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Dayon Henley on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 11-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my...
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
21.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Here comes Vidal. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Herbert. Short throw, taken in by Disley. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On play action now, Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. They're going to bat that one away.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The all-pro Cameron Hayward getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Disley is the man in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. No play fake. Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2. Conklin goes in motion. Now a 1st carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. Now a run on 1st down. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
3rd and goal. Now, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are able to get it back within a score.
24.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Rodgers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
2nd down, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st down, Steelers.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 7 yards.
Khalil Mack in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Nearly a good one. It hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert to the air again. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. And the Chargers have the 1st down. Now Herbert again. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Herbert to the air again. This pass caught. Right side. It's Allen. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the studios in the Creative Village here in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we've seen some scoring so far. Both teams getting into the end zone, both teams thinking they could pull out the win in the 2nd half. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, Thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Right back to him on first down. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. There to make the stop, the all-pro T.J. Watt.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Herbert. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. 14 on the pickup. First down,
It's
L.A.
a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Quick throw there, and the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
9 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Disley is the man in motion. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play.
Chargers
It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run with Vidal. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Pistol here for Herbert. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the Chargers will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here's Gainwell to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Still first down.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. A run with Gainwell. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. Open man downfield is Conklin. It's a terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
First down throw there is incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended target that time. It's second down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page, and results in a drop.
On second down, they run the counter. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
It is third and long. Dissly is the man in motion. On third and long, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will score. That's McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will go up by 7.
Makes the score Chargers 38, Steelers 31.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Williams now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them align. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A handoff, running left. This is Warren.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will even the score here in the third.
At 38 all.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Left side, he's got the tight end, Disley. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Second and inches.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On the ground, it's Vidal. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Back at the 33-yard line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10.
Remember this one thing, Mike.
Line.
It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
10 more yards. Complete to number 13, Keenan Allen.
second
29
and
yard
inches.
line.
Perfect. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Tackled back at the 35-yard
We
line.
call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Allen in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Quentin
That's just a
Johnston.
brutal miss, especially on
Incomplete.
third down. I mean, if he delivers a good ball, Mike, that's a completion, first down, and this drive is alive. And I think he just tried to be a little too perfect, and he overshoots his target, and he's not there in time to reel it in.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the third quarter.
38.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the gun, Rodgers. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Steelers.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He'll step up and run. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Rodgers now. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Play fake. Herbert. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On first down, it's Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Number 22, Najee Harris, the ball carrier. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. That's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll give it to Harris again. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. be third. They need one. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signals he's got enough for the first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Give up the middle to Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Herbert. That is hauled in at 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
That one taken in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
48, Steelers 38.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
And a Steeler 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
1st down for Aaron. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Second down, Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down. Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Rodgers going up top again. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the return.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Moving the tight end right. Play action now. It's Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
8 yards to go.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Disley is the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
The Chargers get set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Steelers offense ready to take over once again. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And a Steeler 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Rodgers. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
The 29-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
The 20-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chargers offense. And their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. First and 10 now from the 36. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for.
Brings up third down.
Now it's going to be third down.
To go.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target, no catch, and now fourth down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10.
The Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And a Steeler first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and a yard at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and a yard. From the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
That is caught. What a throw. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Steelers 55, Chargers 48.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Herbert. Throw across his body is complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
Closing
yards.
in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down.
Yard line.
That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing now is Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that, he's a couple of yards short of the first down, a gain of 13.
At the 48-yard line.
I'll be honest, Mike, I think everyone in this stadium, when that ball went up, you're thinking pick. Fortunately for him, there wasn't a defender in the area, and he's able to reel it in for a nice gain.
On the zone read, here's Harris. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Trying to run for it with Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. shotgun now for Herbert. On the out, connected with Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact is just a lot to handle.
On first down, right back to Harris. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Now, 1st and goal. He'll run with Harris. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
their own 28-yard
Steelers
line.
offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. There's his man again. Another catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Again, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's complete to Smith. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down. Warren is looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. We'll start at the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
Really nice job by
line.
the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Herbert to throw. The right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The Chargers.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A give, and here comes Harris. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 38 now, here's second and 3. Another run here with Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Motion man is Johnston. On first down, Herbert. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Brings up second
I
and
know
10
this play results in an
at the 44-yard
incomplete
line.
pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Now toss, left side for Harris. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And the defense can't come up with a stop there.
It's a
Gain of 7
8.
and a first
And the
down.
Chargers first down.
Now they're entering the
First and
area
10
of the
at the
field,
12-yard
especially
line.
with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. One of the Steelers has it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. This game had a little bit of everything. Winds up going overtime, but it's their defense that comes up with the big play. They get the touchdown, And in a stunning finish, an instant classic, if you will, they get the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from SoFi.